everything litty, I love when it's hot.
Yeah. Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories. Rick James. Chappelle Show. Y'all been wanting me to check out this Rick James one. Y'all kept requesting it. Rick James, do the Rick James one. Guys, I know Charlie Murphy. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. I know it's Eddie Murphy's brother. But that's it. I really don't know too much about Charlie Murphy. I know about Eddie Murphy. And so when he passed, it was like, whoa, I never knew really too much about Charlie Murphy and that he was actually famous. You know, I've never watched any of his shows or anything. You know, I know if I was supposed to, kick my ass tomorrow. But we about to get into Charlie Murphy, True Hollywood Stories, Rick James, Chappelle Show. Oh, Lord, I know this is going to be hilarious. Anything Chappelle Show behind it, great content. Follow me on everything in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Merchandise in the description as well. It's different links. Charlie Murphy, what y'all got?
We gonna hang out with Rick James today, you know what I'm saying? And he comes out the room and I look at him and I'm not bullshitting, man. I seen like an orange, his aura or whatever, I seen it. He was orange. He started kicking it. And he was mad niggerish, man, which was right up my alley.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink.
He went to any chick licking the whole side of his face, man.
I'm Rick James, bitch. Enjoy yourself.
He just licked the side of her face and said, I'm Rick James. Guys, I'm cutting the cuss words out. Be mad at me. Every time I keep the cuss words in, they end up limiting the video. Taking it out the algorithm, y'all. Not pushing it no more because there's too many cuss words. That hurts the whole video. I'm going to try to figure out, get most of it in there, but all of his stuff is just, they don't play about monetization on his stuff. Hey. I'm Rick James.
Bitch. Enjoy yourself.
We got closer, started hanging out. My brother didn't do any of this shit. So at night, when Eddie would break out, we would all be doing getting crazy and wild. And if I was hanging with Rick, he had this thing with me where he used to always like fuck with me, man. I don't know what started it.
You know, he's hanging out with the big dogs, you know, Charlie didn't know he was doing crazy things, and I had to straighten him out. Sometimes I had to go upside his head.
Things like escalated to the point where, you know, my man got too familiar, and I ended up having to whip his ass, man, you know, because, you know, he stepped across the line. Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper. First time, you know, I had to end up whipping his ass.
Yeah, habitual line stepper. He stepped across the line.
Studio 54. We walking up into the VIP section and I'm looking around and see who's there, and girls and everything, and all of a sudden I heard something go, Charlie Murphy! He had this ring on. Remember this song he had put out called Unity.
And this was imprinted in that black head of his for at least a week.
Eddie and everybody else took it.
Hey, Dave Chappelle, asshole! Hey, what the hell?
That was the funniest shit. And so that put me in a weird space because I'm like, yeah, this is Rick James. He's a star.
I'm Rick James.
Maybe I'm overreacting. I actually went there like, maybe I shouldn't do nothing. But my ghetto side was going, yo, stomp this motherfucker out right here. What the fuck is wrong with him?
I'm just getting started, bitches.
Totally just wrote me off. Like, I'm that nigga to steal one.
Yo, what's going on?
What, you gonna smack me back? I'm Rick James. He's Charlie Murphy.
I waited because I knew what hotel he was staying in.
Oh, wait a minute. This is true?
I said, y'all be right back. I shot him to a hotel.
This is a true story? Because that was the real Rick James. And he said, like, what he gonna do? I'm Rick James. That's Charlie Murphy. Like, I'm the man. You just Charlie Murphy. What you gonna do? So is this really a true story? And Rick James, Dave Chappelle just acting it out? That's fire. I didn't... I'm thinking it's just a sketch.
Home, and I said, y'all be right back. I shot over to the hotel. Went up to his room, knocked on the door.
So then, he comes in there, and I said, look, bitch, I'm Rick James. Oh, man! Charlie Murphy!
He had his hand cocked to throw another right hand. When he's coming for us, came. Bow! Caught him with the front.
It sounded like he gave me some kind of Bruce Lee cross kick or something.
I kicked the shit out of him.
So this is a true story.
Gwen is knocked out.
Hey man, I'm done with Dave Chappelle.
Screams out.
Security!
The one in the front, he had crooked eyes and shit. His one eye was looking at me, and the other one was looking at Rick. And Rick had edged over by the window.
Now, Darkness, the tables are turned. Do with him whatever you like.
Motherfuckers take one more step. I'm kicking this nigga out the motherfucking window. You know you was wrong for what you did to me earlier.
Oh.
Look what you did to my face.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun. I'll offer you a truce. The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yeah.
Yo, man, my forehead is bumping, man.
Now that you mention it, I think I'm bleeding inside my chest. But I got the medicine. Bitch, come over here and have sex with Charlie Murphy. Rick James, bitch.
That was how that particular incident ended. But it wasn't the last time I had to whip his ass, whip his ass.
Don't you think China's a little old to be taking karate? You probably taking it with the little kids.
The Studio 54 thing, you know, that blew over. You know what I'm saying? And, but then, you know, here we go again.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Rick
James, like that cocaine.
Shows up at my brother's house, fucked up.
Nice place, nigga.
So he had these dirty cowboy boots on. Pushed this out of the way, barged in the house. My brother had these brand new couches, they were suede. Right? And he gets on the couch and says,
Why don't I stretch out?
and just started grinding mud on the couch, man.
Yeah, I remember grinding my feet in Eddie's couch.
You remember why you did it?
Because Eddie could buy another one.
Fuck your couch, nigga.
Eddie could buy
You rich motherfucker. Your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. Darknesses.
Because my complexion used to call me dark. He calls me and my brother dark. He calls us dark brother. This is long before Wesley Snipes. Back then, we was the blackest niggas on the planet according to this.
Eddie's both of his brother doctors. Twin brother doctors.
And we standing there looking at him. He's looking right in our eyes as he grinds this mud.
I never just did things just to do them. Come on, I mean, what am I gonna do? Just all of a sudden just jump up and grind my feet on somebody's couch like it's you know, something to do. Come on, I got a little more sense than that. Yeah, I remember grinding my feet in Eddie's couch. See, I never just did things just to do them. Come on, I mean, what am I gonna do? Just all of a sudden just jump up and grind my feet on somebody's couch like it's you know, something to do. Come on, I got a little more sense than that. Yeah, I remember grinding my feet in Eddie's couch.
And then it was like, you know what? Let's handle this. We went over there.
Right? Hey, Charlie Murphy.
And we held him down. And we just wailed on his legs.
You darkness, you black midnight evil mother. Man, darkness. Wrong. Darkness. You fucking delirious motherfucker. You were cold as ice.
But still, Rick James, even after taking a beating like that,
Fuck your couch, nigga.
this motherfucker's going out. His legs is like linguine.
I've been kicked out of better homes than this. I'll be back. Wide nose having motherfucker.
my brother, you know, he's a lot more compassionate now. He's looking and Limo's driving off. We said, wow, man, Rick really needs help. I was like, yo, we just gave him some help. Bust his fucking ass and shit. I bet you he won't come over here and disrespect like that again. Wrong. Talking about Rick James, man.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
He said cocaine's a hell of a drug. I never did cocaine, guys. I don't know about cocaine yet. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say about Chappelle anymore. I'm about to get into everything about Chappelle. See, back then, I was a little younger and I felt like, what is this? This ain't, this ain't funny. Now that I can understand it, dude, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. I still got to get into who more Charlie Murphy is. Maybe check out some of the Charlie Murphy fans. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. What's next from Dave Chappelle, y'all? What's next on the menu? Until next time.